everyone, Ray the Dash in Womble here. Hope everyone had a great Thursday night. Hopefully all the dashers, etc., earned a few quid. Enough to make it worthwhile being out. Bloody steering wheel don't appear to be too straight. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was gonna be doing this a bit earlier tonight. Got started about 5 o'clock. Got an empty shipping thing there. Got started about 5 o'clock yesterday, or just after, and really wasn't a whole lot going on. That was worthwhile. DoorDash was yet again grey. I'd switched Uber Eats and Grubhub on too. Wasn't anything. I thought I was going to get some work done before I went to get something to eat, but really wasn't. It was too early in our market, I think. And anyway, so just decided to go to IHOP and grab something to eat. So I went there and came out of there and got onto everything. I know I picked up an order from there. I think that was actually, I think I ended up going back there. Because I hung around when I was outside of there. And nothing really came in. I just sat in the car park, moved the van over and sat in the car park. Like I said, nothing came in. Then an offer came in for Five Guys, and Five Guys is more or less next to IHOP, and in that same sort of shopping mall area. And went over there. I think it was like a $12.50 order. Delivery charge on that one. Oh, all right, I'll go check it out. I was trying to check it out because Five Guys can be a bit of a pain at times. Anyway, got down there and I said, I'll take it. So I went in there and apparently it had already been picked up. What the hell? Great. So anyway, moved on from that one. And moved the van away from there, went and sat in the IHOP car park. Nice, I think I moved down a bit. Anyway, an order came in from IHOP, so I went and took that one just to get some monies rolling in, and did that one. Did one from the Mint at some stage, and somewhere else. Anyway, I'll figure it out in a bit. But it was wasn't a great night for us. Is it because my acceptance rate is that they've been low on DoorDash? Well, you know, DoorDash, if you bloody well send some halfway decent offers, then I will do them. I got it up to I think nearly 30% this week, just a few days ago, and it just doesn't take long to go back down again because just the offers that come through are just not worth it. And they're either too far away, they're either well out of distance. I had one the other day, I think it said it was like 30 miles away and they were paying $20 or something, $22. I think it was around about that. Well, that doesn't work out. I don't care if it's mostly highway miles or motorway miles or whatever. If I'm going 30 miles away, it's going to be a heck of a lot more than $20 or $22, whatever it be. Because when I'm 30 miles out of from the restaurant, and it may be 5 or 10 miles out of the maybe like 25 miles out of our delivery zone, or 20 miles out of delivery zone. Somehow or other, I've got to make up that money for being out there. So, because it just ain't, because it's, I mean, if you're going like, let's say it's 25 miles out, 30 miles out there, and they're paying you, let's say, $20 to go out there. I mean, somehow or other, you've got to have that money's coming back. Otherwise, you've got wasted 50 mileage out there. Even if they were paying you $30 to go out, it's a great deal of money, no doubt. But it's $30 to go out there, but you still got that 30 miles to come back. So if you think you're getting $1 a mile going out there, it sounds great. But by the time you come back to 30 miles with nothing on board, because you haven't been able to do anything out in that district or whatever, it's you're down to 50 cents a mile. It don't work out that well. So just because the money looks good doesn't mean that the job's going to be that great for you. Because you got wear and tear on the vehicle, you got an extra 30 miles on your bloody car, or 60 miles on your car, that are only paying you 50 cents a mile, and that's 60 miles closer to you having to go get your bloody oil changed. And as we know, that ain't exactly all that cheap anymore. But no, it wasn't a great deal of in our market today that came through. Sat around, I gave it a time. I was looking at that new app as well. That seemed to have the job that I'd done for them last night on the picture app. I'd submitted all that after I'd done it, and it got cleared today, or whatever they said it was. Alright, clear for payment. Okay, great. But they had this one on there that's been on there since yesterday, and it's up North Kansas City somewhere, and it's like, I think it says it's like 18 miles away. And it's at another shoe carnival to go take pictures there again. Exactly like what I did last night. And I'm not going all the way up there to do it again, do that, because there's nothing for me to do up that way. I'm looking to try and, I was hoping that I was going to get more picture taking down in the Lee Summit area, and in that sort of zone, or this zone, or wherever, just somewhere closer. I did put a 30-mile radius on there that I would do the work in, but that's a 30-mile radius of the house. So it'll take me up to North Kansas City, etc. But I wanted to figure out if I could like move it down that way a little bit, because that way I can do work out there, and when there's a lull period, I can do it in that time. And the one I did last night was specifically for a nighttime photography, when all the building was closed, what the car park was like, etc. And that one that they've got going at the moment, that's in North Kansas City. That again is exactly the same as what I did last night. Take pictures of the building, various parts of the building on the outside. Are the lights working? Is the car park all well lit up? Does the car park have potholes? Does the outside of the building have any broken lights? Same with the car park. Do they have any broken lights? Is there a tenant sign, which is a great big signs that they have on the entrance to these shopping malls, which I found out yesterday. Never really thought about it before. But anyway, is that particular shop that you're like Shoe Carnival, is their name up there? No, it wasn't. Is the light working on that, on the sign of the entrance to the thing? No, it's not. And then you got to take these 360 degrees, which It's fun. But anyway, so it was all sort of learning off the bat last night, on the fly, etc. I did do the training as well for that. And you can do some interesting stuff. I guess it's all about doing, for real estate appraisals and that, for the appraisers, you can go in there and go into buildings and take pictures of all the inside of the buildings, etc. Like places that are going to be up for sale, or places that are office buildings as well. All of that, and they'll pay you up to, I think, $125, I believe is what it is. But for the one I did last night, it was only $20. But I thought, oh, I'll do it just because I want to see what it's all about. I was curious. And then the one that's up north of Kansas City is also $20, but I ain't doing that one. I've already played that. So I'm just waiting for more to come in. And I think they pay you on a weekly basis. Well, I've only got $20 on it, so. Anyway, tonight, so decided that there really wasn't a whole lot going on. It wasn't really worth it or going home. So pulled out the area and we got up to Woods Chapel, and I was actually on the way home, mate. I'm going down Woods Chapel, left up, heading home. Offer comes in for Uber Eats, and it was like $14. And I went, oh, hang on, it's coming from a Taco Bell. I looked at it and I went, sure, I'll do it. I don't know where this is going, because Uber Eats just tells you like the cross street or whatever it is. Oh, and I'll stuff it, I'll do it. And it just happened to be that the Taco Bell was right behind me, basically. So I just turned around, went up the road a bit, about a quarter of a mile, if that. And went in there, got the food. I don't go to that one very often. Anyway, so picked up the food from there, and it was going to a bar. Oh, what the hell's the name of this? I've never heard of this place. We drive past it a bloody lot. It was a bar. I just don't take any bloody notice. It's a bar. So anyway, get down there, and it's a box of grub, and it's got one of them stupid little flipping. It's a cardboard box, and the handles ain't exactly all that brilliant on those things. Anyway, so I get up there, pull up outside the bar, and I looked at the thing that says meet at door. I went, yeah, right. Anyway, someone's in there too busy getting rat-ass to worry about coming to the door. Anyhow, I get up to the doorway and look, and I went, oh, stuff it, just go in. So I go in, and the bar's more or less right there as you go in there, a few feet away from the front door. Barmaid was there, and I just said, you got doing the delivery for this geezer, this name? And she went, oh, is it? And the bloke went to grab it by the handle, and I went, no, hold out your hands, mate. And he went, ooh. I said, that bloody food in there's too heavy for that box. Be careful of that handle. So anyway, that was that. Went and delivered that, came out of there. That was like $14 apparently for that. And came out of there, and an order came in as I pulled away out that gap. I went to pull back in again, because this offer came in for another Taco Bell from DoorDash this time, and it was wasn't going that far, and it was like $9.50. I looked at it, I went, yeah, sure, I might as well, I'm here. And I went off, was about to go off round the back streets, then another one came in for an added one, and it was going like 0.6 of a mile extra for $6. I went, well, I wouldn't normally take it, but because it's under my minimum, I normally go to like $6.50, but I went, sod it, I'll just take it. And got down to Taco Bell. I haven't been to that Taco Bell for a while on Chipman, it seems. Anyway, got up there. A real nice lady and that ripping at the thing. Said, yeah, come on down. Got up there and there. Really helpful and that. Gave me the food. Working hard in there. And we went off and done the deliveries. People left their porch lights on. It was nice. And for a change, and they said in the description, this is the house that you need to be going to. This is, can you leave it, our light to be on and all that business. Wow. Done and dusted on both of those. But nothing came in after that. And just said, shut it, come home. But I earned an extra $50 and $30 just going back. It just happened that the thing was on. I did have some offers came in on the way towards leaving the area, and both they were from Uber Eats. One came in and it was like $17. Sounded good. Trouble was it was going like 20 miles. And I think it was like Taco Bell or something, going out to Pleasant Hill. Oh, stuff that. I ain't going out there. It does not compute. It does not work out well. I'm going to be out in the country, man. I know damn well there's nothing out that way. So anyway, said no to that one. I think it was a Papa John's pizza. And said, no, I ain't doing that one. And then another daft one came in after that. But somebody didn't. Then I go a bit further on, and this message comes in, and I looked up on Uber Eats again. I looked at it, and it had changed that one from $17 to $30 or $33 to take it out of Pleasant Hill. And I went, yeah, sure. And as soon as I went to go touch it, taken by another driver. Well, fuck. Yeah, I'm sure they did. But anyhow, but still, I mean, I would have been out there, nothing to do. But it would have paid the money coming back, that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, you can go out like 20 miles earning $20, but you got nothing coming back. And that's where it drops your mileage down, because there's nothing in Pleasant Hill to deliver. I don't think it has the population out there that are willing to buy fast food and that. And there is honestly not a lot in Pleasant Hill to buy from what I've seen. You got a Taco Bell that closes early. There's a Pizza Hut which we experienced over the last weekend. That I think it was over the weekend. Anyway, it closes at 10 o'clock. And the order that we got was to pick up by 10:13. But when I look back and and I was only around the back of it somehow, not too far away for sure. I didn't know where it was, but I got the map and that. And it came in at 10:09. What? And that would have been taking us back to the town, more or less back to the town. But anyway, that place had closed at 10, and then I think there's a Subway out there, but I think that's it. Besides the petrol station out there, I think there's a couple of other restaurants, but I don't know if they do anything to do DoorDash or whatever out there, or Uber Eats or whatever. So anyway, so going back out that way, getting caught on that last one on Uber Eats, helped push up the monies for being out for the night, for the day, whatever. And but anyway, in the lull period of time that we've had out there, I decided that I was looking around at new apps to try. And I found another food one. Seems awfully strange how they go about doing it, but anyway, they've all got their different ways, I think. I found a couple that are that I'm interested in, so I'm going to be trying these different apps now. I got into this thing where I just can't rely on DoorDash or Uber Eats, etc. I even turned on the bloody Walmart Spark, and I've had it on before, but I've never done anything with it. So thinking that probably not this side of the weekend, but next week I'm going to be starting to do Walmart Spark, and just give that a go, because I've heard pretty good things about it and that. It's good and bad with all of them. So anyway, yeah, so we give that a go, because and I'm saying, gonna say, multi-apping is the only way. If you're doing just working off of one app, don't. Go get some more. Go get Uber Eats, go get Grubhub, go get Walmart Spark if you can. Although I know other people do well with it, I can't say how good it is. There's lots of others out there, a whole load of them. And just Google them. Go to Craigslist and look under the gig app things, or gig work category. Don't click on anything there though, because you never know what clown has been in there and put a dodgy flipping website. But look on there and it will say, these different I'll come deliver with GoPuff or whatever. Well, okay, we'll go and find go into Google and look up GoPuff or whatever, and whichever one it is, go look at it externally to that link, because you just never know what people have done. There's some dodgy shite all around the Vippy world in here, trying to nick all of our identities, etc. So yeah, do that. Have a look on there. Also, if you've got a mileage tracker, I'm not going to mention any of the mileage tracker names, because, well, they're not paying me. And but if you go into whichever ones you got, go into the back of those. Like I've got a couple of them. Here's another thing, just jutting off a little bit. I run 2 mileage trackers, because I had problems with the first one. It was not so great. And then someone put me onto this second one. So, okay, yeah, that one works a heck of a lot better. And the reason I say use 2 of them, because if one fails, doesn't work for whatever reason, say your phone cuts off, your battery runs out of power, or for some reason or other the phone gets cut, goes off for whatever reason, or you turn it off. Some of them, it will turn that app off, and it may not work itself out to be clicked back on, or it'll come back on, but it'll lose the original mileage what you had before. Anyway, so one of them tonight, when I got home, I should have done it when I had actually stopped, but I forgot. But when I got home, sat down and went to turn it all off. One said I'd done 1.46 miles since I've been out since 5 o'clock or so, 5:30. And the other one said I'd done 61 miles. But it's more like the 61 miles, that's for sure. But it's actually quite low, really. But anyway, I kind of stayed in the same area for the most part tonight, or last night. It's now 1:25. Anyway, yeah, so on the mileage trackers, it'll ask you on them in your profile when you go to set up. The things with some of these mileage trackers, they'll also keep track of your expenses and how much you're making, etc. So you'll go into them, and you'll add. It's my GPS. Don't worry about it. It wants to take me home. I'm 10 foot away from my garage door. Anyway, go into the back of one of those, and it'll ask you which service that you want to, which one you work with. So you've got DoorDash, for example, Uber Eats, Grubhub. Then you add those, and basically what you do is just log in, give them all your logins, and you can, that way whenever you've finished for the night, it updates in their system and gives you a report of how much you made. And if you go in there and put how much you spent on petrol, then it'll figure it out, and whatever other expenses that you can get away with, you can or get in there rather, it'll just calculate it all up, and then at tax time it all works out well for you. You hope. But anyway, in those, if you go into that where it says add service, which is the places that you do work for, DoorDash I meant, and there's a whole bunch of more in there, that other drivers that are added, and the system, whoever made the bloody app has added, and you'll see all the ones that are in it. There's bloody loads of them, and just go through some of them. I went through some of them tonight or last night, and I was just looking up how to get onto them. So some of them are not in every area, so you really need to just Google them and just go from there, see what you think. But that's a way to find other apps as well. Bloody hell, I'm tired. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Tomorrow's going to be, or today rather, is definitely going to be an early day. I've got to get my ass out here earlier and kick ass and getting stuff done. And just get stuff done and get some money's been rolling in. I'm going to try and sign up for those other apps that I'd looked up. So whilst I'm watching telly or something, I'll sign up for those. And other thing is if you got an iPhone, I don't know what it's like on Android. I don't use bloody Android. But anyway, take a picture of your driver's license, front and back. Take a picture of your registration document for your vehicle. Take a picture of your insurance. And maybe have a few pictures of your car as well on it, whatever vehicle. And put those in a folder, make a folder or an album in your iPhone, in the picture part, camera roll, whatever. And put an album just saying, gig app flipping gear or something, gig app stuff. And whenever it comes time for you to sign up for these other apps, I mean, it's all there, isn't it? Just take a few pictures of yourself if need be, because some of them want a few pictures of yourself. I mean, Uber Eats? Uber Eats always wants pictures of yourself. I say always, every now and again it wants pictures. I don't know how often. But anyway, and if you're wanting to don't look like a scruff like I look when you're doing it, just get a few flipping nice poses of yourself or something, and hopefully you can upload those. Bloody itch in the back here. And upload those. So whenever it comes to time of you signing all these things to be a part of it, you got it all there. Upload it all up. And done. Always make sure that your insurance document is up to date, of course. And the same with your driver's license too. But yeah, So yeah, so it just makes things easier. I found it makes things easier. I've made a bin folder on mine, and actually I've got to add the new registration document because I've got this thing. I've got the same plates from the other one. I took the plates off the other one because they're vanity plates. But anyway, so just make sure that you've got all your stuff together. This way you're not hunting around at 3 o'clock in the morning whenever you're trying to sign up for this these more apps. And you can find apps that do bloody loads of different things. I don't say that they're all in that bloody thing that I was doing, but in the mileage tracker, because some of them may not need mileage. I mean, there's one for dog walking. Well, you can do bloody dog walking to a few neighbours, I suppose. Dog sitting, or pet sitting, excuse me, house sitting. You can go and help people as well, people that have got medical disabilities, etc. Older people that have, I don't know, fallen over on the job or something. They can't get around too easy for a little bit. You can go off and help them take their dogs out for a walk. There's an app that does all that. You can help them with the chores of the house, do the washing up for them, or take them to the doctors, or take them down so they can go get their medicine and that. And what else? And some people just want to be told how to use their technology, and some people just want to sit down with someone to watch a film with. It's and that's all in some of these apps. I'm on one of those apps. I've just been a bit reluctant to do that one. You just hear all these things on the news that go on. It sounded great in the first, but then I started thinking a little bit more about it, and I thought, well, maybe I need to get a body cam or something that's not so obvious, just in case. I mean, you just don't know, because you don't know who the people are that you're dealing with, just like they don't know you. So, but yeah, there's apps for everything, it seems. Anyway, so I think I'll leave it at that. So if you got any questions, do leave me a comment below. If I don't know the answer to the question, then, we'll figure out someone that does. And, yeah, just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Apparently all of those you can help the channel grow somehow. I don't profess to know how all that works, but anyway, apparently it does. And hit the bell icon too. This way you get warned of when the new videos come out. Yeah, I did. I said warned. And, you just got to keep on trying. I mean, some days or several days it could go on that there's nothing really happening. It doesn't appear to be a lot happening. You're not getting a full chance of everything that's coming through. Maybe because you've done like me and got the acceptance rate right the way down. I don't think that it should bloody well matter what the acceptance rate is, to be fair. That is the fault of DoorDash, because they should have it at set at a minimum price, I think, and $2 is not a good minimum. Petrol, I know, is not at $5 a gallon at the moment. I'm sure it'll have a go, but anyway, I don't even know what we're at now. $3 a gallon or something, thereabouts. I don't know. I've got various apps that helps reduce my costs on fuel, and I'll do another video on that if anyone's interested. If you're interested, hit that below. So I'll tell you how I do all of mine, and just write a comment, whatever. But yeah, it's that's it. I think I'm done with it. There's going to be new videos coming out soon. I've got a new section in the category whatever for the videos. It's called new apps, I think. And every new app that I try, which will be Walmart Spark coming up, and I may even do Instacart, as much as I hate shopping. I may do that. I might find a little one do that, but I'll give it a go. Got to give these things a go, right? And whilst Walmart, DoorDash and all that are trying to figure out themselves, it may well have been that, I think it might be spring break. I don't know. I heard about that on the telly a few days ago. So maybe it's spring break time for the kids. That I don't know. I haven't noticed. But hopefully, if it is, then that should be over pretty bloody soon, and they can all go back to school, and we can go back to earning. Those that are out here, out in the thing, trying to do it every day, we'll get a better chance of it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll be back on here. Probably be out here Friday, which is now today, and bashing away at trying to get some work in. And hopefully we all have a brilliant weekend at getting some monies in. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.